Hi friends, this is Raina and welcome to Talk True Crime. The story I'm gonna talk about today is a story of that happened here where I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it is a really sad story, and especially if you're a mom. And the reason being because so there's a new place, kind of, it's like around 31st and Riverside. It's like a whole new place, like it's like a park and it has basketball. I mean, it has everything for activities and it's free of charge. It's a beautiful place. It's like a park, right? And so there was a 23-year-old mom, 23, yeah. And she had her 5-year-old with her. And so, it was the weekend. She rented like the scooters. They're usually here in Tulsa. They're located mostly like on areas where like people goes on their bicycle for walks. And the ones I seen the most have been in downtown. So it was the weekend, and this mom, she, rented, they were at the park, she rented a scooter, and she put her 5-year-old son with her, so they pretty much both were on this scooter. Well, next thing you know, somebody hit him with the car and ran. So pretty much a hit and run. The sad part here is that the 5-year-old boy did not survive. So it was pretty much a hit and kill, if that ever makes sense. But yes, the 5-year-old boy did not survive. His mom was Evelyn, 23 years old. So the next thing that happened was, take the child, the little boy, to the hospital, which he passed away going on her way to the hospital. And I guess the mom never went to get herself checked. I don't know how that was gonna work or whatever. She never went to get herself to check to the hospital. So they didn't know who it was. They didn't know who they were looking for. And so they were like trying to investigate, and all of a sudden they started to see a trail of parts of the car, like the front of a car. They just followed the trail, the police did. And they took them to a certain apartment, but they couldn't find the car they were looking for. And I mean, that's all the detectives knew. So I guess it started asking questions around the people that live there, and so somebody told the detectives that there was this African American guy that went crying into his apartment, and he was crying like loud that day, that night, almost at the same time. So then they kind of, knew who he was. Well, like a day later, he decides to turn himself in, right? And he does. Well, he turns himself in, but next thing you know, they're looking for the mom. And the reason they're looking for the mom is to charge her with neglect homicide of her own child. She was playing at the park with her child, 23-year-old. Those scooters are kind of scary. I've been on one of them downtown and scared the hell out of me. Those scooters go super fast. Like I think twice before getting on one. I done it twice. One time I just go really slow because they're scary. So The mom was the weekend. She grabbed her kid. They got on rented the scooter. And I guess the mom just, I don't know. I mean, she's 23 years old. Our brain is not even developed well by then. I guess she was driving the scooter the opposite way, and she didn't think of the consequences, or I mean, she was just careless, having fun, I guess. So she got really scared, and so she ran away. She left the country, and because they were looking to her for her to charge her with homicide. And so she left the country. Really sad story. And she didn't get to be in her 5-year-old's funeral. She didn't get to say goodbye to him. She didn't get to do nothing. She not only lost a child on an accident when she was spending time with him, but she wasn't able to say bye. And I don't know how the law works, but I don't think that was fair. That is crazy. Like, try to persecute a mom when her child just died. The mom's name is Evelyn. And again, it was close to the gathering place in Tulsa. And until this day, that story haunts me because I am a mom. We all play with our kids, like, I don't think there was nothing evil but to charge you with homicide of your child while doing a family activity. That's just rough. That's just crazy. Like, I cannot even imagine. So tell me what you think about that. I already told you guys my point, but pray for that mom. If I can't get over it, and it was in 2019, can you imagine the mom? How she feels right now, if she's still alive? Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your Saturday night and a great Sunday, and see you again. Bye.